Hello, Sagittarius. Um, this new moon is happening in your first house. So this is exciting. I would just invite you to kind of take a look back and see what Saturn's been telling you over this past year about who you are as a person. Your first house is within you and how people see you and perceive you and how you project out. So is there something within how, people perceive you that isn't sitting right? And is there some change that you want to invite into your life within that? Um, are there some physical changes that you need to make actions, within how you move forward that are different, within how, how you want to be perceived, out into the world? So there's this essence of like, Saturn has been in your sign all year long, so it's been probably a little bit challenging. Like everything about you might feel like it's just been, like what is going on? Um, it's that, and so this is a great moon to kind of focus on, you know, thinking about where you can align differently so that, you know, people who are really going to see you for who you feel that you really are in the deep core of your soul, that they're going to receive that because, you know, this is the time for you to kind of shine that out. You've been transforming. You're not the same person you were before. And so where could you align differently so that you're being able to live out your highest expression, your soul passion? Um, and, so just kind of focusing on that. There's been signs and signals of all of that all year long. And so now you just kind of have to focus down on, what choice is it that you want? What are the choices that you want to make as we go forward, as you have different meetings with people and you see different things and you experience different situations? Think about, what the situations that are coming up that are showing you right now, and then compare them back to what's been going on this year, and then, trying to step forward. Capricorn, this is happening in your 12th house, and this is, kind of your unconscious behaviors, unconscious mind, your daily, like, kind of going through the breathing of life that you do without really thinking, the actions, reactions. Saturn has been in there, creating obstacles, seeing how you are going to react to things. This is you kind of figuring out how because Saturn's coming into your sign at the end of 2017, and so you will be going through that whole kind of, within yourself, trying to figure out who that is and what you want to change. So right now you're kind of going through all of that unconscious stuff and obstacles to kind of see where you're going to want to make the changes within who you are. So, trying to find stuff like meditation, yoga, running, exercise, sewing, knitting, crosswords, something that is going to get you to kind of shut off that chatter that you might have in the background going on. Focusing on what your philosophy is and how do you want to draw that into your life so that you can I hate using this phrase, but it just is what seems so natural, but kind of rewire those unconscious thoughts to represent more of who you are now versus who you might have been in the past. Sometimes we get stuck in this, in our background noise, and, we allow these thoughts to keep kind of reoccurring over and over again until we start to consciously think, act, and do all of the things differently. So, if you have the natural tendency to worry, or to constantly be working, or, all of those kinds of things, which are amazing assets. It's all a part of the astrology wheel, so everything is necessary, but it creates this inability to rest. And so there's this essence of you trying to figure out something that allows you to kind of just focus on something and kind of just like bring it down a little bit. Because if you can bring it down a little bit, then you're going to be able to focus a little bit differently on things that you want to draw in. Aquarius, this is happening in your 11th house, and this is fun. Like, you need to get out and get social, get connected, align yourself with people that are like-minded, um, friends, colleagues, social groups, all of that stuff. If this is a good time for you to start expressing yourself and getting around people that are going to hear you so that, you can, this is getting a bunch of people together so that there's a bigger influence. And Aquarius, the way that the energy is working is we need something different. We are moving into the Aquarian age, or we are in the Aquarian age now. And so your energy needs to kind of come up, and we've come out of this Pisces era. And so we kind of need you Aquariuses to step up and get out there and get socialized, and you rule this group. Like, this is where you naturally feel in your own element. But because you are a unique and original sign, you always are trying to be innovative and do all of those things. In the past, you might have been shot down over and over and over again, where people weren't hearing you. And now is the time where you need to align with the people who hear you so that you guys can come together and help. Just even being who you are, the trend, that's the 11th house, is trend setting. You guys are so unique and original. Get out there and create something unique and original. Be the trendsetters that you are. And, don't allow, the fact that maybe people didn't get you before to stop you, or that the idea of, oh, I don't know if people are going to accept me, or, this is so different. Come out slowly, not come out slowly, but, align with the people who are going to hear you first, so then you can grow your posse. And then, start being in those teachable moments. Just be the person, be the example of how we need to be going forward, and be a big part of how that's changing. Pisces, this is your 10th house, and so this is your ability to get out there and show people how to be compassionate in the workplace. Try to avoid, with the Neptune stuff that's going on right now, try to avoid any compulsions to be sneaky. That's not going to work out to your best advantage. So avoid being sneaky at work. Shine your compassion at work, and that's going to really help to kind of move you forward. As opportunities come forward and present themselves in front of you, be courageous, because Pisces, they don't like confrontation. They don't like when people are upset. But that's your obstacle within this, is that, there's all of these different ideas floating around, and you're like, woo, like, I'm just going to be back here and, like, keep it underground. You need to be a leader in this movement of compassion, humanitarian. That's your sign, is like humanitarian all over it. So within working within society and within your career, if opportunities present themselves within you to be able to get more involved, I think that would be really good for you. So just kind of maybe think about, or you might have some opportunities coming in that will reflect what you are on the inside and allow you to bring that out into your daily work routine. So thank you for listening, and have a great new moon.